My soul craves this magic. Deschloroketamine lessons. DCK has become my favorite drug, and I've tried everything. Coke, Molly, LSD, DXM, opioids, ketamine, mushrooms, PCP, RCs, ethnobotanicals, DMT, Datura, Xanax. Honestly, more I can't remember. I have quit all the above, and to be honest, DCK has been the most psychologically addicting substance I've run across. I don't physically crave it, my soul craves this magic. Before I jump into describing what I've learned so far, I must warn you, this is a sacred substance that should not be taken lightly. It has the power to manifest my life's wildest dreams. On the flip side, it can turn my worst nightmares into a reality too. It all depends on how I use it. On a physical level, it has speculation over claims of antibacterial or immunosuppressant properties. I've had Lyme and mono in the past, so my immune system is on the weaker side. I noticed the speculated antibacterial and immunosuppressant after the first month of use. I need to be taking care of myself. Probiotics and immune system support daily is vital to my health. I don't take this lightly. One last note. I determine how I use a substance by noting my state of mind. Am I using to escape, to learn, to get fucked up? Key questions to ask before diving in. Please take everything with a grain of salt. We all have different bodies and systems. Respect your body and listen to it. Ingestion. The method of ingestions will change the experience notably. Tolerance builds fast. Snorting. I notice the effects quicker as it enters my bloodstream faster. 5 to 20 minute onset is not uncommon. As I begin to swallow the drips, the high changes over the next 2 hours as my stomach begins to digest it. Motor functions begin to diminish as it digests. Small lines warm me up, which allow me to remain more lucid and in a clear headspace. Bigger lines get funky. Warning, I wouldn't make a habit of snorting it too often. I've woken up with congested nasal passages that produce lots of nasty, thick yellow mucus and a little blood. Clearing my nose with water before going to bed has helped me a lot. Smoking. The quickest way to get rocked is to smoke it. Effects hit fast, but they are more mellow than other methods of ingestion. I do lose some potency heating it up, I found. Eating whole rocks. This method works great as the rocks have to be broken down longer in my stomach, resulting in a more elongated high. Doesn't hit as hard, which can be problematic when tolerance builds. Eating crushed powder. Crushing rocks have proved to increase the intense effects. I use a vegetable capsule to ingest the crushed powder. I won't be testing any other methods of ingestion. Setting for use. This is not a party drug. I get dissociated and sedated, which does not pair well with unstable environments in which one needs to be on one's toes. I take this in a safe place like my room, have no obligations to attend to. Let me tell you a little story of why. I didn't understand this clearly, but I learned pretty fast. I look pretty normal to people who are sober. I found that I can hold long, deep conversations with people who cannot know of my substance use without a problem under the influence. I ate around 50 to 150 milligrams of rocks, and I could not see them clearly due to the heavy dissociation. Everything was blurry and morphing, but my mind was clear and I could talk relatively well. We were all talking about AI and other heavy topics, and even though I was gone, I continued to talk fine. To date, it is the most bizarre experience of my life. I managed to eat dinner around my family and relatives without anyone suspecting. At least no one said anything. They would have if they did. I did slur a few words here and there, so it wasn't perfect, and I'll never repeat it again. Deschloroketamine is a great tool for meditation. I prepare myself, make sure I have a safe place to lay and sit and listen to my favorite music with ample amounts of water and fruits. Also, it messes with my sleep cycle, so I plan my dives wisely. I have found 5 to 6 p.m. to be a good cutoff point. It lasts 3 to 4 hours, so I need to be in bed by 9 to 10 p.m. I have had past life memories come to me on DCK, and I've begun to work on mastering my own energy. I face every one of my demons and understand that I created them all. I see and feel things I've long forgotten, but it comes at a cost, and recovery is an uphill battle. All other trip reports seemed vague and strange before I got my hands on this wonderful drug. I now see why. It is almost impossible to explain. It's like a hard drive defragger for my mind and body.